So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi just responded to Mitch McConnell. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi had a press conference not too long ago, and I'm about to share the video on what exactly House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said. She did tweet not too long ago. She said, "Tune in as I hold my weekly press conference in Washington." So there is a video right now on what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi just said to Mitch McConnell and what she just responded regarding the $2,000 stimulus check. Remember, the standalone stimulus check bill, the $2,000 stimulus check bill, is being held up by Mitch McConnell, and Mitch McConnell has set new conditions in order to approve the $2,000 stimulus check, which he rejected on the Senate floor yesterday. So let's quickly dive into what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said. So before we dive into that, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And as usual, if you support the $2,000 second stimulus check to the people, smash the like button now. Okay, let's quickly dive into what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said. Pay attention as we play this video. So I'm going to play some sections that pertain. It's a 22-minute video, so I'm going to play some sections that pertain to the stimulus package and what she was saying here. So let's start off from here.
Or so. In the last week or so, we sent to the president the legislation. It took some time for it to be enrolled because it was a big bill. He received it on Christmas Eve, 3:30 in the afternoon. He did sign it on Sunday evening, and we were very pleased with that because it had a very strong bipartisan vote in the House and in the Senate. In the course of that week, the president announced his support for the $2,000 direct payment, which we madly embraced and said we join with the president in supporting this. Came in on Christmas Eve.
So again, she's given the timeline of the $2,000 stimulus check, how the $2,000 stimulus check came to be last Tuesday. So let's keep watching.
Were blocked by the Republicans for having a unanimous consent to bring up that legislation. But on Monday in regular session.
And this is basically the block that happened on the Senate floor last week Thursday before we had the vote on Monday that passed the $2,000 stimulus check in the House. So let's keep watching.
We brought it forth and it passed with strong bipartisan support. We're very pleased then to send that over to Mitch McConnell and the Senate. The President of the United States has expressed his support for the $2,000. The Democrats and Republicans in the House have passed that legislation. Who is holding up that distribution to the American people? Mitch McConnell and the Senate Republicans. Democratic leader Schumer yesterday asked for unanimous consent to bring it up in the Senate, which was blocked by Mitch McConnell and the Republicans in the Senate. In blocking it,
again, this is kind of what we've been talking about. Mitch McConnell blocked the move to the initial attempt to bring the $2,000 stimulus check bill to the Senate floor for a vote. And this was the unanimous consent introduction by the Senate leader for the Democrats, the Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. He did bring up the $2,000 stimulus checks yesterday, and Mitch McConnell blocked it. So let's keep progressing here.
They are in denial of the hardship that the American people are experiencing now, health-wise, financially, in every way. Their lives and livelihood, in many cases, are on the brink. So they're in denial of that need in denying this benefit. I do hope that in the days ahead, we only have a few days left in this session, that they will see the light and understand what the suffering that is going on in our country. Now, I've said before, it's amazing to see the patience that some people have with other people suffering. These Republicans in the Senate.
This is a big one right here. I mean, basically saying the patience that some people have to see other people suffering. You know, we waited for 9 months in order to see the $600 stimulus checks even become a reality. And right now, it's really interesting how the $2,000 stimulus checks has turned into something else. This was supposed to be something that would just go pretty quickly. And that's what we expected, to increase the checks. But now it does appear we've seen some GOP members supporting this. Before we dive into the before we jump into the further details here from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, let's quickly take a look at what Eric Watson. So Eric Watson reports for Congress on Bloomberg. Reports on Congress for Bloomberg. So this is what he said. He says Senator Chuck Schumer, is in a brief presser, and he says the $2,000 stimulus checks can get 60 votes in the Senate, and he urges the Senate leader to put a clean bill on the floor. So again, Mitch McConnell came in with so much conditions right now, very strict conditions that have nothing to do with the stimulus. I mean, let's be honest, this has nothing, Section 230 has nothing to do with the stimulus. All these other requests that are being added in by Mitch McConnell, I don't think they have anything to do with the stimulus, but let us know in the comment section below what you think. It does appear that this Section 230 may be the deal breaker, and Mitch McConnell is making this move that no one expect. I mean, I did not expect that. Most people didn't expect this. Maybe some people did, but just flat out, this is a shocking move from Mitch McConnell. So let's dive into, let's keep to right somewhere around here where House Speaker Nancy Pelosi kind of gives her statement, or sends a statement to Mitch McConnell.
$2,000 direct payment to the American people being held up by Mitch McConnell, the same person who put $160 billion tax break for the wealthiest people and firms in America in the CARES Act. $160 billion in the CARES Act for the wealthiest in our country, refusing $2,000 to those who need it most. The same Republicans in the Congress who eagerly passed a tax bill that gave 83% of the benefits to the top 1%, taking us well into debt, nearly $2 trillion for our children to pay off so that they could have a tax break for the wealthy, with a mythology that it would trickle down, and it has not, nor has it ever. Mitch McConnell, remove the obstacle that you have, the American people having the opportunity to have that direct payment, and do it now. No questions?
There you have it, guys. So she's basically asking Mitch McConnell to do it now. Send the $2,000 stimulus check approval now. Approve the bill now. Put it on the floor for the vote. I want to know your thoughts about what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi just say to Mitch McConnell in the comment section below. Do you agree with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, or do you stand with Mitch McConnell and what he's saying? Remember, this is, at the end of the day, this is in the best interest of the people and the U.S. economy. It's not about blue or red, whatever you are or whatever you identify with. It is all about the American economy and the American people at this point in time. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Before you leave, as usual, if you are looking to make some extra money, remember, this is not just about the stimulus stuff. This is also financial support to people. If you are looking to make some extra money from the comfort of your home, check out the exclusive and helpful ways on these videos listed on the left. And if you are looking to boost your credit score during this period, be sure to check out the video on the right. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next update.